Hey, everybody, what's going down? It's your rootin' tootin' smoking cowboy from Houston, Texas over here, being the earth angel that he is. Hey, now I came in here today, man, first of all to say, man, I love you because I love myself, and I love the wealth that is in and around me at all times, even though, I don't understand why I'm living and why things are happening, I just know that they're always working out for my good and that there's a reason for it. There's nothing wrong with me, you know what I'm saying? Like all the pressure from society of, I am just so grateful. I'm just so grateful. Um, there was this thing, okay, like every time I go to my gas station, I always see these guys on the side, and they from. I found out over this past 5 years that they're from group homes, right? And the group home is like, I don't know. You have mental problems. You don't have places. I don't know. Like you have insurance, and then somehow you end up at a home somewhere, living, as a youngster or an adult and young adult, and it's like you're just thrown away or something. That's what it looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I imagine it would be feeling in some of these people's shoes that are in group homes. I see that they've given up on life and they're asking everybody for everything. They feel like, like they've been told and put in this box in this corner saying that they ain't gonna be nothing and can't be nothing and that they need help and whatever reasons they're there. But man, imagine if we could empower people. Like I was gonna make some kind of nonprofit that empowers people at group homes and make them start their own business. Then that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I have never put that plan into action yet, and it's been really bothering me, man. It had been really bothering me that I haven't put that plan into action. It made me feel less than, and like why haven't I did this? And this is something I'm very passionate about. Well, I just went to the gas station right now and I seen the dude and I gave him of course, I'm always talking people up instead of talking people down, especially when they're saying that they're sorry. Tell them about their tongue and how they, how they speak about themselves. But as I was leaving the store, I broke down my Swisher and I threw it away in the trash. And I seen a man and his son came in. As I was doing that, I told him happy holidays. And on the way, I guess his son seen me give him some change or whatever first as they were walking in. And they went in. So after they came out, I was already in the car. I finished rolling up a blunt, and then they were walking to their car, and then I seen his son begging his dad, like asking for money to give to him because he's like, "No, Dad, it's not your money. This is from me and from my heart. I want to give him some. If your money's my money, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me give some of my money to him. You know what I'm saying?" And his dad, he did it. You know what I'm saying? But as he gave him money, and then his son just jumped by the gas pump, just excitedly, like got happy and just went to go give it to him. I pulled up next to him and I'm like, "Hey, man." I was like, "Man, your son got a big heart. I know it. I see how you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna turn him down and this and that." And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, and then I before he said anything, I went to go explain to him about my whole situation and then I told him the idea. And I told him, what kind of impact, and he agreed, you know what I'm saying, and how it can change his son's life and show him a good life lesson about how to really put into people, you know what I'm saying? Because I told him the first thing I said, I was like, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat once, but if you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat forever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like one of the first things I had said after, when pulling up to him. And he was like, "Man, and then I told him at the end of the conversation, I said, bro, I was like, maybe that's why I haven't started this yet. That's probably exactly why I've never did this. And I've been beating myself up over it. And I said, maybe it was meant to, I was supposed to see you today with him. And I was supposed to tell you that, you know what I'm saying? And y'all were supposed to complete this project, And he was like, "You sure right? Maybe that's just what expects." You know what I'm saying? He was like, and I was like, maybe, And as I drove away, I was listening to a song and I just started crying and just thought how beautiful life is, and how I beat myself up over it, silently. How I beat myself up silently about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm driving away, and I listen to this song, and it's like how beautiful life is. And I start crying, and I feel so good. I just had to pull over and make this video, Don't treat yourself so harshly. You know what I'm saying? Do the things you ain't accomplished in your life yet. Don't treat yourself so harshly. This is all I gotta say because maybe there's just something, a bigger plan that needs to be done. Maybe you needed to plant a seed. And then I realized that like I've been planting seeds in people's hearts all over this world through social media and through just life experiences in general. And it just feels so good. It just feels so good when I just sit back and I look at it this way. It just like it fills me with tears of joy and happiness, and it just feels real good. And I just wanted to share that. Have a rootin' tootin' motherfucking Saturday, y'all. It's a little wet over here in Houston, Texas, but shit, she likes it that way. So I'll see y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do like Paul Wall, swing off in this rain. You did? Ooh, yeah, man. Yeah, shit. Rootin' tootin' cowboy from the third side knows about.